Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Hayley Osborne Show. I am glad you are here, and you're going to want to listen to this episode because these are the things you need to know in order to optimize your business where it matters most in your marketing. And a big part of that marketing should be on social media because that has the biggest impact, right? Alone on Instagram, there are 2 billion monthly active users. And so I encourage you, if you are not capitalizing on this, then I suggest that you put together a great strategy, which will partly include what I'm going to take you through today. So what I want to take you through today in this episode is 10 posts your business needs to have more people walk through your door. This is really important. And this is something that I teach the businesses that are one-on-one coaching, and I teach inside my membership as well, because you don't want to be creating all this noise inside your business, but your foundations, they're not set up properly. And so this is part of that. And I want to take you through that right now. I'm sitting in my office. As this podcast episode comes out, I'm planning right now to have my baby. And so that is what I am sitting here batching, doing, creating some awesome things for you to keep learning and upskilling as that gets closer and eventuates. And so I've been wanting to share this episode for a while. And the reason that I hadn't shared it yet is because I've also, to coincide with this podcast episode, I have a new download for you. And I think it will tie in beautifully. And so because episode is the 10 posts your business needs to have more people walk through your door, I'm telling you what you need to put on your social media in your marketing, which is LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, if you use Twitter, TikTok, whatever, this is what you need to be posting. But also it's like, I'm telling you what, but I'm not telling you how, okay? Because it's a little bit hard to be able to do that in audio or even if you're looking at this visually. And so the how is a free download that I've worked on because I think that will help you even more. And it's the 3 essential posts your business needs to get more people through the door with templates and swipe copy for you to activate on straight away. So that is a free download that's sitting there waiting for you on my website right now. The 3 essential posts your business needs to get more people through the door with templates and swipe copy attached to make it really easy for you to get started. So you've got my templates and the words ready to go for you. And so what I want to talk about today is 10 of them that you need to have on your profiles. And then 3 of them through the download. You can get started straight away and use my tools. So that's why this has come out at a really great time. So without further ado, let's just get into it. The first one that I never see, that I need to see more of across your social media, is how to work with me, right? Because we're not here for a haircut. And so you need to tell people how to work with you. So you need a post pinned to the top of your Facebook and the top of your Instagram, and also going out on LinkedIn, how to work with you. It should showcase a series of tiles. So, 10 or so tiles, like a carousel post, of all the different ways that people can work with you, because your social media platforms, your account pages, not your feed, that's what people see the content come through in, but the pages you need to treat like a micro website. And so they need to showcase the best of you in such a short space of time. So this is how you get started. So how to work with me. A lot of people don't have this, and it's something that I find to be really important. So you need to show your products or your services in one post, and you have to have a clear heading on top of this post, how to work with me, arrow this way. Okay. So for me, how to work with me, you can join my membership, Superhero Marketing. You can go and inquire to have me create a social media strategy for you. I can help you with your marketing strategy and build that for you. I work with, obviously, my one-on-one coaching clients. There's another way to work with me. I also have VIP days is another way to work with me. I have a short course called Superhero Storytelling. That is another way to work with me. And so I showcase all of these on my social media because you need to tell people what you want them to do with the next thing once they hit your profile. Click through, download this. This is launching. Here's how you can work with me. Super easy. So make sure you have a post that actually says how to work with me and list it out. And then whatever you list in the creative, you also pop in the captions, because different people respond to different ways of advertising and marketing. Okay, so you need to make sure that you tailor to everybody's needs. The second post that you must have to get more people through your door is an about me post. So this is like your founder profile, okay? Everyone wants to know who the person is behind the business. Even if you're not the face of the business, it's nice to know that humans buy from humans, okay? So the more human your brand is and the more human you brand it, meaning your social media, the more relatable that your business will be. Okay. So you need to have your founder profile there about you, what makes you tick, why you started your business, how long you've been in business. If you have a family, like about you, what is it about you that you want people to know and get to love? Okay. That is number 2. Number 3 is your origin story as well as your mission. All right. So how did you get started? What's your backstory? What does that look like? What is your mission in having the business that you do? Okay. And don't forget, people are nosy more and more. We're so nosy as consumers that we want to know the ins and outs of people's businesses and lives and all the things. And so that's all very well and good if you're sitting here and you're saying, yeah, but Hayley, I'm not prepared to bare my soul. Well, guess what? Neither do I. So I don't share my children on my social media at all. And that's on purpose. That's with a strategy because I don't need to. They're not my pawn. That's not what got me to where I am. And, it doesn't fit. And so they don't get a look in, even though they take up a big part of my life. But I have a strategy that enables me to share heaps of other things. And so I work towards that. And so it kind of takes part in my origin story, but it's not like anywhere in my mission or anything like that. And so I think people want to know a little bit more about you because we're nosy. So that's number 3, your origin story as well as your mission. Number 4 is so good, how to work with me for free. Okay. Because 99% of people, firstly, are going to Google you before they pick up the phone. All right. They're going to find your website, hopefully. And that is the suit and tie version of your business. They are going to find then over on your social media, which is the shorts and t-shirt version of your business. And if they come in around the other way, so they come in through your social media, people are going to want your free content before they actually purchase from you. So you need to have some ways listed that your audience can work with you for free. And you might be saying, well, what is that, Hayley? Well, for me, I've got lots of different free downloads that you can access to get your journey started in marketing your own business because, not everyone wants to work with big companies to help them market their business. I think it's important as a business owner to be able to do it yourself and understand how it works before you can outsource anything. And so there's lots of downloads to help you do that for me. So what does that look like for you? And then again, like I said at the beginning, I've got a freebie, which is linked beautifully to this podcast episode. It's the 3 essential posts your business needs to get more people through the door with templates and swipe coffee. Maybe I need a coffee for you to activate on straight away. And so that is the how. Okay. So I'm telling you why you need these things. And this is the gift from me to you to how to do them. All right. Because that is what is like a bit of a roadblock that makes people stumble a lot of the time. So go ahead and download that. Listen to this as well at the same time. The 5th one is, I know you're going to be like, oh, Hayley, the 5th thing that your business needs to have more people walk through the door in terms of a social media post is a video of you introducing yourself in your own words. All right. Which a lot of you are like, oh, no video. But there's data there that says that video has a 33% higher return on investment than any other medium. Okay. And I think partly because it gives a story of the real you, but also because, consumers are lazy and we don't actually have to do anything when we're watching a video. It just plays. We don't have to scroll. We just like absorb and listen. And that's the reason why I think that, a video of you introducing yourself will work really well and showcase your personality, which people want to see before they even spend any money with you. So just think, no one's going to give you their money if you cannot clearly articulate these things across not only your website, but your social media. So these are the posts that I see often that businesses don't have that they need in order to help get more people through the door. Okay. The 6th one is obviously showcasing your client wins, because when you can see people's success stories and testimonials, nothing screams you're amazing like somebody else saying it. Okay. So that's a massive, massive one. The number 7 is a behind the scenes post. So what happens in a day in the life of you? What happens behind the scenes in your business? Are you able to create a short little video of the behind the scenes? And so something that is on my website now is in Superhero Marketing. There's a little behind the scenes video of what the back end of the membership looks like, because you're not going to invest in something when you don't know what it looks like. So a behind the scenes post is really important, if not one of the most important. I mean, all of these are really important. And so get onto building these straight away if you don't have some of these integrated into your marketing across your social media posts. Number 8 is an industry news post. Okay. So this shows you're credible. So if you don't have any credible media at the moment, get onto that straight away and start pitching yourself to be in publications. I think that is a surefire way to launch your credibility on a local, national, and even international level. And it's not hard, especially when we have all the tech tools at our fingertips. If you don't know what to say, That's something I teach inside the membership. And so watch out or come to a free masterclass of mine and you will learn when doors open. The waitlist is actually open at the moment for you to add your name on, because I think it's important for you to leverage international opportunities from your computer. Number 9 is to demonstrate your thought leadership. So continue to showcase your zone of genius any way that you can. Showcase why you do what you do and why you're good at what you do. Really, really important, because at the end of the day, people want to buy from credible sources. And so the more that you showcase this, the better. So make sure you have that appearing as a post in your social media, which will help to get more people through the door. And number 10 is beautiful interviews with experts in and around your industry. Now, this is easier for me because I do have a podcast and I do have interviews with experts in the podcast. I do have guest experts that come inside the membership to teach my members how to do different things that aren't my zone of genius. And these things are, especially on the podcast, obviously it's free to consume, but if you can do interviews with experts, it showcases, you are great at collaborating, it cross-pollinates your audiences, and it also shows that you have a lovely zone of genius, especially in conversing with other people. And it gets people understanding how you work with other people. So if people have been thinking about working with you, this is a really beautiful way to see how you interact with others. If you don't have a podcast, I suggest go live and bring people in to interview live, or you can interview them over video and then upload that onto your social media. You don't necessarily have to have a podcast. You can get on a Zoom chat, use that as your social media host. There are so many ways and I've got so many ideas, but they're my top 10. And so they're the 10 posts your business needs to have more people walk through the door. If that excites you, go and download my freebie. It's the 3 essential posts your business needs to get more people through the door, with templates and swipe copy for you to get started on this straight away. All of the show notes will be on my website, and I hope to have you in my world soon. If you want to hear from me every week, you can sign up to my email list too. There's so much goodness that happens every week, but download that freebie because it will help you and it will help you get started straight away. I hope you have the best rest of the day, and I will see you next week for another episode of The Hayley Osborne Show.